Team Medford with Medford Knife and Tool. Knives on the table today are headed to Al from AZKickr. He's in Schererville, Indiana. He was just here visiting a few weeks ago, and we have more cool stuff headed his way. They're pretty amazing, so let's take a look and see what we have. Over here, we did a really small run of the Grenuckles. It's not a standard offering on the website, but he specifically requested them. So here they are, AKA paperweights. And we did a variety of different treatments on them. So that's faced and bronze, anodized, tiger stripe flame. Look at these.
What do you guys, what's going on here? Who's this for? Let me guess.
Al.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
These are pretty sexy. Just want to punch somebody at an Antifa rally in the goddamn face with one of them.
Jason wanted to put T-R-U-M-P. He's like, that way when you go whoosh.
Leave a little Trump imprint.
Yeah.
Well, that part's over.
This one's really pretty. Look at that. It's got the two-tone with the
Ooh,
violet.
It's pretty. I like that one.
Stop it.
Two-tone. It's very nice.
And these are the
This
ones with
one?
the engraving.
It's got engraving. What's it say? The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. In the palm of your hand. I like it. I like it. There's two emergencies when you hit somebody with a pair of knuckles. The first emergency is needing to put them on. Now, I've seen this done one time in a fight. It was awesome. It was in high school, West Springfield High School in Massachusetts. And it was Tony Calabrese and his sister, I believe her name was Jen. And he's going to get into a fight with this other kid named Aaron Punt. And Aaron was a tough guy in his own right. And Tony had a little gangster streak in him. And Tony, they go to get in a fight in the hallway. And back in the day, man, it was like, if you were a teacher, you couldn't get in unless you were fighting too. Because there was a big crowd around.
Oh, yeah.
It was on. And these guys, you know, they were like, they had hairy arms and hairy backs and hairy chests. While we were all just kids, they already had full beards and were shaving. And I was like, oh my God. And I remember, this is the emergency solved. And this is what happens when you're total paisan and your family sticks together. So he's ready to get into a fight. And I think his sister handed him brass knuckles. And he hits Aaron with the brass knuckles. And I'm talking in high school. Aaron goes down. I'm using real names. You guys can call around. I'm probably going to get a death threat from somebody in the mafia in West Springfield, Massachusetts, who runs a sandwich shop or something. And he hits Aaron. Aaron goes down, bleeding everywhere. And he takes the brass knuckles and he throws them to his sister. She disappears. Both emergencies solved by one Italian woman. So, the Cosa Nostra is alive and well in West Springfield, Massachusetts.
And then she went home and made spaghetti meatballs for dinner.
Spaghetti meatballs! Ew! No, there was a long time ago. We were all kids, but I remember when I saw that, I was like, oh, he solved both problems. How do you get brass knuckles on fast enough to use them in a fight? You have your sister hand them to you.
You have an accomplice.
Yeah, you have your sister hand them to you. Perfect. How do you get rid of them? Because that's the other emergency. As soon as you hit somebody with brass knuckles, fucking get rid of them. It's a felony. And he solved that problem too. Sister and dog.
It sounds like they had done it before.
It was like they rehearsed it. If I remember, he was like, boom, and she's like, catch it, boom, and she just takes off. Like, he hit him with brass knuckles. He's like, where's the brass knuckles? I don't see any brass knuckles.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He threw them in the crowd. Everybody got brass knuckles. And, you know what I mean? It was perfect. Now, these aren't brass knuckles or tie knuckles. These are just great little keychain items.
They're paperweights.
With bottle openers.
They're paperweights.
I did these myself. This is a bottle opener. That's what this little lip is for.
I know.
Grenuckle bottle opener. What else do you want to talk about? You want to talk about politics?
I don't know. I'm pretty wiped.
At this point, we're pretty apolitical, aren't we?
Well, I deleted a lot of stuff. Yeah. I'm so exhausted from the last.
The last year.
Yeah, I'm exhausted from all the mask mandates or whatever you call them, and I'm tired of going out and wearing a mask or not wearing a mask, wondering where you should wear, where you can, where you're not. People are going to give you flip you off and make an evil face up at you if you're not wearing one, which has happened to me.
You know, the government never backs off anything it does. The government never says this was a bad law. They never say, oh, we screwed up at this, we shouldn't have done that. It's super rare. And these mandates, when is the time in American history going to be where some politician says, no more masks, not required anymore, all safe? Because Corona's not going away. People are still going to get it, and some people are still going to die from it. Because people die all the time. About, I don't know, 280,000 people a month. Like, can you visualize a time when any seated politician, elected politician, will say, "No, it's all safe now. Go ahead," and without fear of repercussions?
There's no going back from here.
So I don't see the only way we're going to go back to a normal society where I like to go to a bar, have a couple of drinks, make out with strangers. No, just talk with people.
God.
I mean, you can't do anything anymore. You know what they got? They got us just where they want us. Nameless, faceless, obedient, stuck at home, getting pale skin from not going to the beach, socially distancing from each other, while they all drink wine and hobnob and
Buying
go to their
everything
parties.
on the internet, yeah.
Buying everything off Amazon because Jeff wants us there. They got exactly what they wanted. The question is, do you guys want it too? I know I don't. So I'm kind of a pain in the ass about the masks. I know people can say, "You're a moron. You don't know anything about science. Stick to making knives, you ding dong." I actually am more of a scientist than just about anything. And so riddle me this, libtard. Everybody's been masked up for 6 months. I'm a freak when I go out. Everybody's got masks on. Everywhere, right?
I'm probably, when I go out and I don't have a mask on, I'm one in a crowd.
My kids are so freakish about it. They are anxious to go out with me because I won't wear one. Not because they believe in them, they're just because they don't want the grind from everybody.
Yeah.
And I don't wear masks anywhere, ever. And when I put one on, I feel like a phony. I was telling you the other day, I feel like I have my dong hanging out in the wind if I walk through a restaurant with one on to go to. They want you to wear it from the front door to the seat. Wear the mask.
Yep.
And I feel like I might as well just unzip my pants and put my dong out. It'll make the same amount of difference and I will feel just as odd. Like, that's weird. Jeez, everybody, how's it going? Your dong hanging out. Imagine if you just didn't have your skirt on. Like, it's no skirt. Oh, no problem. Oh, it's good for coronavirus for you not to wear a skirt. Right? That's how I feel when I put a mask on. I feel like a phony poser. Anyways, Al, thanks for letting me interrupt your video. Amy, I guess back to it.
Yep.
Enjoy your afternoon. I'll go. That was my interruption. I'm trying to come to terms with it all, you guys, because I'm comfortable with my own mortality for some reason.
We just keep on keeping on. That's all we can do.
Yeah.
All right, back to our paperweight, our Grenuckles. So let me talk about the different fit and finish here. So faced and bronze Tiger Strike flames on that one. And these are treated on both sides. This one's a really dark bronze and it has a violet bead blasted. I'm gonna turn it so you can see. That one's beautiful, the bronze and violet. This is just shiny bronze all the way around. That's just a really brilliant flame with the blue and violet and bronze. Faced violet, faced blue are classic faced and galaxy flame. And then I kept a couple bead blasted. There's one not on the table right now. So this is bead blasted blue and it has right there laser engraved. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. So that is really cool. That's laser engraved right here down along the spine of the Grenuckles. And then the same thing on the face in silver. And then actual knives on the table. We have 4 micro Praetorian T2 with PVD Tonto and Al's exclusive, or should I say proprietary checkered flag fuller groove. This has bronze hardware. This one's faced in bronze tiger stripe flame handle, PVD spring with bronze pinstriping. And then the 2 in the middle are a Tonto and Vulcan matched pair with dimples, or you can call it moon craters, Vulcan blades, sculpted on both sides with flamed hardware and brushed and flame clip. And then the final one on the table, USMC Fighter Flipper, black blade handle spring, treated spacer, and a black titanium pommel with flamed hardware and clip. Wicked cool. So you got a little bit of a rant with Greg and me, and some beautiful Grenuckles and Micro T's USMC Fighter Flipper. Headed to Al at AZKickr in Cherville, Indiana. Reach out to him if you get a chance. Just go to our website, get some information off of there, and you'll know how to get in touch with him. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned till the next one. And until then, I'm out.